Hello, everyone.
Hi.
How are you, Jess?
I'm doing great. Glad to be here on my 32nd birthday. Feeling wonderful.
Happy birthday, friend.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay, so thank you all for coming. Hi, everybody. I've got Bridget here, who is my dear Coast Guard friend and fellow mom of four. I have my friends and family here supporting me who want to learn about the products and what they've done for me and the business, which is very exciting and very lucrative right now. So now is the time to get in. Anyway, I just wanted to start by sharing why I decided to join Plexus in May of 2016. Wes and I have 5 children, ages 18 months to 12 years old, and that is essentially why I decided to join Plexus. My health was at an all-time low after Audrey was born in January of 2016. I was very low energy, very low mood, very low libido, very low hope, really. I was chronically sick with migraine headaches, with sinus infections, ear infections, sore throat. My health was very, very bad. I know that I had a candida yeast overgrowth in my gut because I craved sugar and I was sad every day. I would go into my closet and pray every day after Audrey was born because 5 children alone in one house with me was so overwhelming that I literally needed Jesus to show up in my room every day. So I would go and pray, and then I would get up from my bed or from my closet where I was praying, and I would text Bridget for prayer. And she would pray for me because she loved me. She was a very dear friend who understood the challenges of motherhood and postpartum depression very well. And she told me lovingly, friend, I want you to try Plexus. And after 2 months of praying, I said, okay, I'm going to try it. And Wes and I talked about it, and we knew that it was a financial sacrifice for us on one income. And we said, you know what, we're going to do what it takes. And we did. I started out on ProBio 5, I think in February or March. And by May, I ordered my first triplex. And I just knew that it was from God, and that I was going to need to stay consistent. And I have. Wes and I have. And I can tell you that it was not a quick fix. It took about 3 months before I started actually having hope that my future was going to be bright. By 6 months in, I was completely convinced that this is exactly what my body needed every day for the rest of my life. That the rounds of antibiotics as a child had devastated my immune system, and that my marriage and my children needed me to be healthy. This was very personal and very spiritual for me. I know God has big things in store for my future and my family and my marriage, and my sister and my friend Danelle and Bridget Kroll. We all have dreams. And in November of 2016, I decided to commit to 6 days a week of working this business. Actually, I decided to go silver in November, and I did. It wasn't until I think May of 2016 that I decided to work 6 days a week at this business, and now I'm going for gold, which is a lot of work and scary, but I know that I can do it. Anyway, so I'm going to talk more about the triplex, which is what I started on and why I love it and what it's done for me. So the triplex is 3 products. It's Plexus Slim, Plexus BioCleanse, and Plexus ProBio 5. Those 3 products work synergistically together to heal the gut, to reduce blood sugar, to reduce inflammation in the body, and to balance hormones. For me, that was huge because my PMS sent me running every month. My hormones would be up and down all month long. And I felt like I was going literally crazy. And I said, honey, either I'm going to the hospital to go get on some heavy medication, or we are going to pray that these products will work for me. And we prayed and we prayed and we prayed. And Lord knows that man loves me. And Bridget prayed for me. And my sister prayed for me. And my mom and dad. And I've been on the products now for 16 months. And I'm still healing. I'm not going to lie to you and say that everything is a bed of roses this month for me. But I have hope that I'm going to be healthy for my husband when I'm 40, that I am going to be a healthy mom for my children, and that my PMS will not overtake my family, that my depression will not send me into a hole. So anyway, I take those 3 products every day. I never miss a day. I am in love with these products. Wes is totally convinced at this point. Anyway, so I love these products because they give me hope, they give me energy, and they give me balance during very stressful times of the day, which would be morning time, lunchtime, and dinner time. With 5 kids around the table, things get wild. Wes and I look at each other and smile and go, here we go. Here we go. Did you take your pink drink today? Yep. Here we go. It's almost bedtime, honey. It's almost bedtime. And before we know it, our 5 children are going to be grown. They're going to be on their own. They're going to be healthy. Wes and I will be together. We'll be strong. We will be running our recording studio, which we will have paid cash for at that point. We will own our 20 acres of land and have our house built. And we will be inspiring young couples to stick it out and to be healthy, to be physically healthy for their marriage, for their children, and for the generations that will come after them. That is my why, because we are holding this marriage together. We are asking God to hold this together and to give us mental health, physical health, and spiritual health for each other, because our kids are relying on us and because God has given us dreams. I want to be a home birth midwife. We need an income, and I need health to be able to do 24 hours with a woman. You know, Wes needs the freedom and independence to do his business when he retires from the Coast Guard. Anyway, so that's our why. So now I'm going to talk to you about Vital Biome, which was a missing link for me. I added this in 2 weeks ago, and I'm halfway through the bottle. This is 30 capsules. This is an extra probiotic that I add in the morning with my pink drink. I never forget this. I need this. I need this. I need Jesus every hour, but I need my whole family, my mom, my dad, Wes's parents, my sister, my whole kids would always tell me, Mom, can't you just relax? And you know, I really wanted to. I wanted to relax and chill out for my family, but I couldn't. And I could not understand why my shoulders were always like this. And I was like, please pick up the toys on the floor. Please don't yell. Please don't this. And then I take this, and now I'm like, okay, the house is going to be messy. The house will be messy. The kids will be loud. But inside, I can still be calm in the midst of that chaos. Like, no one else comes to my house and worries about the socks on the floor or the dishes in the sink. They just want to know if I'm still smiling, if Wes and I are happy. And when they see us happy, that blesses them. So I take this for my husband. I take this for God, and I take this for my children and for myself. I'm learning on this journey that as I'm spending money every month on my products, it's okay to love myself too. And that has been the hardest thing for me, to learn to love me. And today is my birthday, and I'm learning to take care of myself, to, you know, dress a certain way that makes me happy, to take my products, to do things that I love so that I can be a happy mom for my kids. Nobody wants a mom who gives everything to their children and saves nothing for herself or her husband, because that mother is miserable. And I can tell you, I was that mom, putting my kids before God even many days. And Plexus has brought balance into our family. We just have balance in our relationships. We have hope. And anyway, that's what Vital Biome and the Triplex have done for me. And I know that these products will help you, friends who have shown up today, because you're here for a reason. You know that this is the answer for you. And I just want you to know that Bridget and I will be praying for you along your journey, that life is hard, and drinking pink really helps with the smile. It really, I swear I didn't smile for like 10 years. Now I have joy. It's returning again. I'm coming back. I have joy. And I share this with everybody I know. So, I want to introduce you to Bridget. She is my lifelong friend. She was in our wedding. We've known each other for 13 years. We were pregnant with our first babies together and have been through a lot together. We arrived at this journey almost together at Plexus, and we just knew it was from God, because Lord knows she tried everything. And so did I. Oh man, I spent so much money at chiropractors and naturopaths. And they're like, well, I don't know why you're chronically constipated. And I'm like, thanks. There's $200 wasted. Anyway, so Bridget is going to share her story and just share how you guys can also share with your friends and family around you who are hurting and they need these products.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, why do I even need to share after that? I'm like wiping the tears. I'm like, we have the same story. But I mean, yeah. So here's the deal, guys. My name's Bridget. I have 4 kids. I'm a homeschooling mama. I'm married to a military man. All of that, do you know what that means? That means extra crazy life. It just does. But you know, we all have life to do, and in America, we're all extra busy, and it's a fight actually to not get too busy, to not put too much on your plate, and to not be stressed. It just is. And then we have this food around us that is depleted of so many minerals and vitamins. I mean, we are an all organic family. We do organic meat. We do organic everything. Yes, we throw in pizza night every once in a while. But you guys, it didn't matter that I was eating clean for 12 straight years, that I was exercising 5 days a week. I literally was like, okay, I have to push through. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm going to drink my second cup of coffee at 1 p.m. every day. I have 4 children. I'm going to work out because I knew, well, maybe endorphins will help me out of this funk. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So basically, yeah, at age 35, my eczema came back from childhood. I got tension headaches a few times a week. I had crazy hormonal monthlies where my husband was like, you didn't have those for like the first 8 years of our marriage. Like, what is this? And I'm like, I don't know. All of a sudden, I'm imploding. It was after the birth of our 4th child. I had some postpartum blues with him that just never let up. You know, it was one of those things where I was like, okay, you're 3 now. Why do I feel so low? I'm pushing through. And honestly, I had just told myself and believed the lie that I had brain fog and mama brain. And this was being a mom, that being stressed out, that feeling horrible, that being exhausted on the couch every afternoon was normal. Unfortunately, it really is normal in America. Mm-hmm. Literally every mom I talk to is wiped out, stressed, and is just at the end of her rope. And we just all go, oh, that's so funny. To me, it's not funny anymore, okay? And so basically, I was on all these nutraceutical, wonderful, expensive supplements for 3 years. I don't even want to tell you how much money I spent every month. Just my probiotic was $69.95 a month, and I actually had been on that for like 12 years. Add that up. Did I still have chronic constipation? Yes. Did I have itchy, cracked skin? Yes. Did I have brain fog? Yes. Low mood? Yes. PMS, bloating. You guys, all of that is connected to gut health.
Yes.
But guess what? What I was doing was not working. My friend Corey shared with me, and it goes like this. When your friend that you respect shares with you, and you know loves you, and you're like, I don't think they'd lead me astray. I took a second look. I was skeptical. I was like, really? One of these companies? In the old days, these companies used to have high quality products, but I'm like, these days you have to watch out. I'm like, I'm doing my research, babe. And I thought maybe she had gotten into something shady. So poor thing. Well, she knew too. She's like, go, take your time, Bridget. And she knew. Researched out the ingredients. It took me 7 months to come back to her. Stupidest thing ever. Because looking back, that was my pride to be like, I'm going to keep researching. Corey had a complete life change as well. She got her energy back. She started sleeping through the night again. Her hormones settled. Her brain fog went away. Excuse me. I should have trusted her. Anyway, the Lord knows we all have our own journeys. I finally went to my husband and I said, these products make sense and they go to the root of every health issue because they address gut health, inflammation, and blood sugar. And he was like, okay, let me see. And he was looking through stuff and he was like, you know what? Let's get rid of your other products. Let's get you on Plexus for 6 months. And he said, but we're not spending this money every month on this. We're going to do it like every day, Bridget. And I'm like, yes, sir. So here I am. It's been like 18 months now. Within my first month, and by the way, this is rare for hormones to settle in 1 month. That is rare. And honestly, for most of my friends, it's taken 4 months or more. Hormones are stubborn. First month, no monthly problems, no crazy mood, no bloating, no cramps. And my husband said, there is something to that. That is crazy. You should share with a couple of your friends because he knew that they had hormone issues. So I got on the phone. My first month, I was like, you should really try this. I think you would love this. It makes sense. I told my mom she has an autoimmune issue. They joined me. Plexus sent me, I'm not allowed to say the number, you guys. But let's see. Basically like 8 times what I paid for my products. Okay, my first month. And I literally almost passed out. I was like, I think I did something totally wrong. Like, this is not right. Called customer service. They're like, nope, that's what we usually pay our ambassadors. And I'm like, wow, thank you. I'm like, David, we got to check this out. So we loved what we saw about the company. We found out it was debt-free. We found out they give back to their ambassadors 50%. That's really wild, you guys. Plexus is backed by Morgan and Stanley. And I know I'm giving you statistics right now, but I know that you guys know that the products work. Jessica is here. You love Jessica. You know she would lie to you. I certainly would not. I don't have the time for this. You guys, the reason why I'm on here is that I care about other moms, and this company is precious. So Plexus is backed by Morgan Stanley. If you don't know what this means, please go Google after this meeting. Our company has been compared to that of Facebook and Google, and we're just about to become a $1 billion company. This doesn't happen these days unless you have products that work and that are seriously changing lives, okay? 80% of people, I don't know if you know this, 80% of people who work in an MLM or a multi-level marketing company might be able to make it to the top of their company within 5 to 10 years. But in Plexus, the average time to become a diamond is only 26 months. You guys, that's a little over $30,000 a month, which I know I can barely wrap my head around that. But now I have real friends who can show me their paychecks and that do. Okay, like my diamond goes, Bridget, this is what my husband and I got paid this month. And I'm like, oh, this month? Okay, this isn't a gimmick. So Plexus just pays us for opening up the door. Instead of paying, a TV commercial or a magazine, that stuff is big bucks. instead of paying the people at Target to stock the shelves with Plexus, they pay us. So they're removing the middleman. There's nothing shady, hallelujah, because honestly, that's what I was all about digging up. I thought for sure I'd find something wrong. And all I found is these really godly men and women who have a whole lot of love, and they're very brave to share something like this with their friends and family, because a lot of people look at you like you're crazy at first, and you just have to be patient and share because you love them. And that's why Jessica and I keep sharing. It's all about that person. Like, okay, if they need me, it's okay. Yeah, Jessica, did you want to say something? I feel like you were itching.
Just that, yeah, our journey was similar in that eating, and it just healthy eating, organic eating, gluten-free, I mean, chiropractic care, working out, and it just was not working.
I know.
And yeah, that's why we share. That is why we share, because it is just, it's scientific, but it is also a miracle. These products work.
Yeah.
They just do. Our husbands can see the proof of it. Our family members can see the proof of it. And this company is growing so fast because these products work.
Yeah.
So we have no fear in sharing it. Sometimes we do have fear. Sometimes we do. But we are trying to not have fear in sharing, because we truly believe that these products can change people's lives. Like Danelle Skip, like Melissa White, like Bridget Kroll, like Jessica Shinn, these ladies who are crying out for healing for their body. We know that something is wrong. Men too. We know that something is wrong, but we can't put our finger on it. But we share these products knowing and hoping that these products will work for them. And we pray for them, and we encourage them in a healthy lifestyle that must come with the products. Water consumption, daily working out, lightweight or heavyweight, and eating healthy. Those things must come with the products, and then you will see results.
And isn't that amazing to see somebody in a few months in, they start to regain their energy, and they're like, oh, okay, I'm not on the couch every afternoon. Maybe it's time to start walking again. Because that's what I get to see when you're like, oh, you have energy now. What are you going to do with it? Don't go sit in front of the TV with a bag of potato chips. Oh, you don't have those cravings anymore. Okay, that means don't buy it and keep it stocked. So these really are a tool, basically what Jessica is saying. And, you know, these are all gentle. There's no new, crazy, weird chemical or weird ingredient in here. All of these things have actually been around and used for hundreds of years by people. Mm-hmm. I was on so many of these ingredients separately and spending a lot more. I really should add it up one day. I still have empty bottles. I was on alpha lipoic acid. Alpha lipoic acid is in Plexus Slim. It's an antioxidant that's an anti-inflammatory. So guess what? I have the chronic itching on my hands. I know that it was an inflammation issue because this took care of it within the month, okay? Now, if this had been a gut health issue, then it would have taken some time for these things to kick in. Gut health takes time. We always suggest 60 days of being consistent through detox, number one, and staying close to your sponsor, because they will help you change up your protocol or change up your products as you need to. And then the next 4 months, you are hopefully at that point moving towards healing. So we don't want to go on and on, but we're just like, we could talk about this all night long. I mean, I can go into details about all this if you want to, me, Jessica, but you know, this is Plexus Slim, by the way, you guys. It's so fun. You put it into water, you shake it up, you drink it once a day. It's not a meal replacement. Feeds your gut, balances your blood sugar. And what happens when you balance your blood sugar? You sleep better. You burn fat. Your brain functions better. You see in color again. Like for me, I had brain fog. Balancing your blood sugar causes your mood to be more even keeled.
Oh, thank God.
Hallelujah. You don't crave carbs and sugar. So that's just beginning. That's just our flagship product. Like Jess said, the gut health, is your long-term healing in every area. Your immune system, your thyroid, your hormones, your head pain, all autoimmune diseases. I mean, the list goes on forever and ever.
Yes. Thank you, Bridget, for sharing. Boy, we really could go on forever, couldn't we?
Totally could.
That's why we're still doing this business 16 and 18 months later, because we want to bring hope and healing to those who are hurting. So, well, thank you all for coming tonight, or today and tonight. Please feel free to tag friends. We're going to download this onto YouTube, and please feel free to invite your potentials who need healing, who need a business to run, and so forth. And please share boldly with your friends and family around you, even if you don't know all of the answers. Just tell them what you believe these products can do for them. Thanks for coming.
I have one last thing to say. This is amazing. You guys, I'm a stay-at-home mama with 4 kids, and I need to tell you, just by sharing my journey, I have not had to turn salesy or weird at all. Hallelujah. You guys, I'm a senior Ruby ambassador. And if you don't know what that means, you need to go look up the income disclosure statement of what I am making in my bank account every month. Those numbers are real. They're very real. And I'm moving towards Emerald. And Emerald is a 6-figure income, you guys.
Wow.
And it means a Lexus and a trip to Hawaii with our family.
Nice.
And for me, what that means is not necessarily for us a huge house or amazing vacations or fancy cars. For us, it's time freedom to spend with our family, to train up our children, to spend time in our community, pouring back out. I mean, that's what it means as time and financial freedom. And I know that Jessica and Wes feel the same, and that's what their dreams revolve around,
Yes.
So if I can do it and share my journey, so can you. Join us. We'd love to have you on our team. We're rocking, and we love and support each other every day.
Best team ever. Okay. Thanks, ladies. We'll talk to you soon, okay? Bye, Bridget.
Bye, Jess. Bye, guys.
Thanks for coming.
Have a good day. Bye.